Yo, welcome back my favorite SpaghettiOs. I appreciate all the love and support on the videos. Before we get into the commentary, we're going to be talking a little bit about the channel and what we can expect moving forward. I'm going to be posting weekly, every Tuesday and Friday. The things that we will cover, it could be a number of different things. It could be a top 10 video like we did with the most painful things. It could be a story, like the time that we got the puppy, or today. We're going to be talking about going to Chicago. We could be reviewing games. We could be doing Let's Play. I want to have good content and have fun making the content as well. I'm not going to play a game that I don't have interest in myself. That's why some days you could see Call of Duty. You may see Fall Guys. Fortnite, I'm sure, will make an appearance. We have a video of Madden waiting to be edited to go up. We want to have a good time, but also have good content. Something that we will always work on is trying to get better. There's something about some of the recent videos I'm not happy with. It's how the file went from the editing process to the exporting process. My most recent video, Top 10 Painful Things, what you saw on YouTube was different than what I saw edited. In the editing view, the video was perfect. The cues came in at the right time. The gameplay had no downtime. You didn't see the same scene twice. I think I spent somewhere between 8 and 12 hours spending that much time on a video to watch it, to be happy with it, to press export at midnight, 1 a.m., to upload, and then for it to be different than what I was expecting to be, kind of sucked. I'm going to do my best to make sure that we upgrade that. We want to be high quality, and that's just a small thing. I was using the video editor Oslo, which is web-based, which sounds like a really cool concept, which I may use in the future once they fix this. Be able to upload your file to the cloud and then go edit it from a different computer in a remote place. Sounds really cool, and it's something I would be interested in. It was super simple, quick to pick up, really nice. But with the exporting issue, I won't be using them until they get that fixed. I remember watching the first video I uploaded and thinking, wow, I missed that edit by a second, and thinking I should have caught that. And then seeing another mistake, I'm like, man, I really thought I would have caught that. But now seeing whole sections of my video being different, going back and watching what I was shown it would be and then what it would be, disappointing. So yes, we will always work on getting better. At 100 subscribers, we are going to be doing a giveaway. I have a couple things in mind that I want to do for the giveaway. I will discuss with my fiance what she thinks is best. So if you know anybody that's not subscribed, tell them to subscribe. And now we're gonna get into the video. A couple weeks ago, my fiance and I, we went to Chicago for the first time. The only time I had ever seen Chicago before this was flying over it. I had a layover in the airport there. We could see buildings and stuff out of the window, but this was our first time being in Chicago. But my fiance has a friend from Spain who is in school and studying, and she came over for 2 weeks. This is one of her good friends. She hasn't seen in many years. And so after church on a Sunday, we decide to take a 6-hour drive up there. We drive up there, we meet, and everything is going splendid. My first thoughts of Chicago is that the traffic was going to be terrible. I expected backed up traffic for hours, bumper to bumper, and honestly, the traffic wasn't that bad. Yes, there was some traffic and we had to wait a little bit. On the day that we left, traffic on the highway was really bad, but it wasn't sit still for hours type of traffic. I went to Thailand once and the traffic was horrible. It took 45 minutes to go like 10 miles. So the traffic wasn't as bad as I thought it to be, but something that was absolutely great was the pizza. Their signature pizza is a deep crust pizza. We went to this place called Giorgiano's. Now this pizza takes about 45 minutes to cook. So we called up, placed the order for dine-in. And the best way to get around, especially when you're only going a mile away, is walking. So we call up, place the order, and we walk to Giorgiano's. Yes, we took Archie. Archie is great. Archie loves pizza. We usually just give him the pepperonis and stuff. We don't want to give him all the pizza. And so we ate at Giorgiano's. It was honestly the best pizza I've ever had. The next day, we wake up bright and early just so we can have some time with our friend before we leave. I had to work Tuesday, and this is Monday morning, so we can drive all the way back to Ohio and be able to rest before work. So we wanted to try the Chicago famous hot dog. And honestly, it was alright, but it wasn't what it's hyped up to be. So hot dogs were good, pizza was great, and then we went to this place called JoJo's, and this was for milkshakes. And this place was one of those new vibey type of places, and they were the best milkshakes ever. These milkshakes were huge. Came out with this giant Reese's cookie on top, the one I ordered anyways. It had marshmallows coming out of it, some type of other candy in it, and it was huge, banana and peanut buttery. The milkshake cost 15 bucks, but it was 100% worth it. Easily the best milkshake I've ever had. Karime was trying to stay away from dairy. She got the vegan one. I wasn't a fan of the vegan one, but it was still good for what it was. Now they call Chicago the Windy City, and they don't call it the Windy City for nothing. When we were there, it rained and poured and was super windy, and I don't know if that's an everyday occurrence, but we can definitely see why they call it the Windy City. So Monday, after we hang out with our friends, it was time to make the trip home. So we drive home. The gas in Chicago was outrageous. On the way there, we were deciding if it's a good deal for E85 versus E88. E85 has 28% less power, so if you can get it for 28% cheaper, then it's a good deal to get E85 compared to E88 or gasoline. Between E88 and gasoline, I don't notice really any of a difference. Because E88 burns cleaner, I put that in the car. But the prices that we were looking at was around $232 for E15 and $2.80 to $3 for E88. In Chicago, we saw gas for $5.67. Yes, they had places under $5, like $4.90, $4.99, but that's still outrageous. Noticing the prices the day before was $2 to $3 in Ohio. So we find a place on the way that was $3.78, stop and get gas. We're deciding on food. We find a Georgiano's in Indiana. So we decide one last time on the way back to eat Georgiano's. The pizza was this good. So we pick up Georgiano's. We stop at this gas station. Probably wasn't the best gas station. It was a little bit in the ghetto, but we stopped at the Speedway because we had to use the restroom. Funny story, the cashier was super rude. But it's okay because I get to walk away with a smoking hot fiance and a cute cover and had Georgiano's in the car. The trip home, nothing special, and it just rained a whole lot. My overall opinion on Chicago is it's a cool city. I'm glad I don't live there. It reminds me of a college city where everything's walking distance. Luckily, while we were there was no crime committed to us. But something I wouldn't be in favor of is living in a place where you can't have a gun legally, of course. But Chicago is a cool place, good hot dogs, great milkshakes, great pizza. I appreciate you guys listening to the video about Chicago. You guys comment your favorite city that you've been to, like the video, subscribe for more, and we'll see you later.
This could be us. So back to what I was saying. Could be us.